Ashay people, I'm Dr. Sijo, and this is part 2 of the blood, the importance of the blood. I want to say that he who has an ear, let him hear. He who has a brain, let him think. And he who has a mouth, let him speak. So now, what we can call this is, again, the gospel according to Sijo. I want to dedicate part 2 of the blood to a friend in Detroit, Michelle. She at this particular time has a negative spirit in her house. And I'm going to pray also that that spirit leaves and is removed. And at the same time, this is also dedicated to my sisters, who I just found out had a verbal fight. Interesting enough about a verbal fight, because in a verbal confrontation, words are said. Words have meaning, and we're told that the tongue has a power of life and death. So I just kind of imagine in my mind one sister who's kind of smart saying a few things to the other sister. The other sister said something that triggered an emotion of past events. And my other sister, Thelma, probably went for it. You know, she went for the truth according to her, and dazed my sister, Pooh, Renette. Hit her with the left, hit her with the right, with words, an uppercut, and even dazed her. And out of anger, my sister, Pooh, came out of nowhere with a punch that devastated my sister Thelma. And, you know, I haven't spoke to her in a while, so interesting as we get into that. I want to go to my favorite movie, The Matrix. A scenario whereas Morpheus is talking to Neo. And this is not verbatim, but you get the gist of it. So Morpheus is telling Neo, you're born a slave, Neo. You're born into bondage. Now, in this prison that you're in, you can't taste it, you can't touch it, you can't smell it, you can't hear it, you can't even see it. But it's still a prison because you're a prisoner of your mind. The Matrix is real, and it's different to everyone. Therefore, I can't tell you what the Matrix is. However, what I can do is I could direct you to it, the door, but you must walk through the door yourself. And what I'm trying to do to you, Neo, family, friends, is free you. So, with no further ado, let me get into the subject matter at hand. I want to talk about emotions. Love is a great emotion, and happiness. And when you experience those, the body goes through chemical changes. Hate and anger. And when you experience those, the body goes through chemical changes. When you're angry and you reach a level of becoming mad, you see red. And a lot of the actions of people who are mad, if you watch our younger people, are actions of a lunatic. Interesting enough, the word lunatic has everything to do with the moon, the lunar planet. And once a month, when there's a full moon, we have more accidents, more violence. People who are in insane asylums react differently during the course of the full moon. Okay, so let's go a little deeper. When I was young and I was schooled by my parents, I was told to, if I'm confronted with a dog, to stand still and don't run, because running will make the dog chase you and bite you. And I was also told, don't be afraid, because the dog can smell fear. Well, interesting enough, when you are happy and in love and feeling good, the body secretes adrenaline. I would call this the green light adrenaline. When you're angry and you're mad, the body secretes adrenaline that is red. We'll call this the red light adrenaline. And this is a part of the work of the pituitary gland. Now, in the process of a heated argument that could lead to a fight, what happens when the adrenaline, the red light adrenaline, is in the body, which is also focusing through the blood, interdimensional beings smell it. Just like animals can smell fear, the adrenaline, interdimensional beings, if you want to call them grays, reptilians, whoever they may be, fourth dimensional beings, smell the anger, the red, the blood, and they creep into a host who's experiencing that anger at that time. And what they may tell you to do is, go get your gun, shoot that person, go get your knife, stab that person. And so afterwards, a lot of times, people don't even realize that they had killed someone. And they're sitting there, did I kill my husband? Did I kill my wife? Did I shoot that person? We don't understand why because we're not taught why. And that is one of the reasons why we must learn to avoid arguments, because not only are we controlled in what is called the matrix and born into bondage, but those interdimensional beings influence our behavior when we are at a certain level of pain, hurt, and anger. And I'll stick with that word anger because, and like I said, you become mad and you see red. So in closing, if you look at the documentary before this, it's the blood. The blood that we were saved, the blood that you were born, the blood that Adam was created, the blood that you make choices to be righteous, through the blood that you make choices to be unrighteous, and it is also through your blood that you're mentally, emotionally controlled by beings from other dimensions that we're not even aware of. And I hope that this short piece is informative. I want to send out prayers and blessings to my sisters that we can find peace amongst each other. Communication is a key. And for my friend Michelle, who has a spirit in her house, faith and strength is a key, because whoever or whatever sent the spirit to you to attack you is an interdimensional spirit that you experience often, but it is feeding off of your fear. And this is another reason why the Illuminati or the New World Order has plans, and they create chaos. And out of chaos, there is fear. And out of the fear, we're controlled. So we must learn to eliminate the fear, become aware of what is going on, realize that we're in the world of a matrix that we have not opened up our eyes to begin to see yet. Thank you. Peace to all.